Okay. Next thing is I want this to be like anointed with the oil. Ever so like gently. So shiny. Not sure what this came from. May have come from the previous owner. Okay. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Gigi? Okay. Come here. Actually, hold on. Let's use part of this to... And then I'm going to put hand sanitizer on my hands so I don't fucking dirty up my cards, but my bag is nowhere near her, so that's fine. Oh, it's right there. It's fine. Gigi, you can come up here if you want. Come here. Come here. Gigi. She's grooming herself. Come here. Alright, I want to decide what tarot deck I want to choose from. so it's gonna take me a second here. Want to get into the flow and the rhythm of everything. Okay. I like this. I think I want to keep this as a thing. And then I can always just like slide this over here and keep this on the desk. I really like this. Okay, going to settle into the energy here a bit more and see what collective message wants to come out for everyone here today. All right. Once again, both. Looks like we're going to be doing some clarification. Let's just double check. Would you like to... Would you like to be the tarot deck, yes or no? I'm asking the deck if it wants to do the reading. That makes sense. Okay. Practice, practice, practice. Alright, quick disclaimer. Obviously, if you could read at the top of the chat, this is a collective reading. Take what resonates. It may not resonate for you entirely, but it is a general message for the collective. And we are going to get into a 9-card spread and just clarify some cards and get some advice with some oracle decks, and we shall see from there. So let's see what do we as the collective need to hear for our highest goods, including myself? Sorry. What do we need to hear for our highest goods, including myself? Because I'm a part of this collective, just like y'all. What do we need to hear for our highest goods? Clear, honest messages, please. What's going on? Beautiful start. See where it goes, see where it leads. This card flipped out earlier. Before, when I was staring at just the random card that flipped out when I split the deck. It was the Four of Wands. We have the Ace of Cups here. And the Four of Wands. This is the Crow Tarot. If you are interested in which tarot deck this is. I feel like we've all been coming out of an age of strife, or some of us have been just realizing certain things about their happiness. Could be income, stability. I haven't seen income here, like finances in general, but the Tower reversed. It was on the bottom of the deck there. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles reversed. I'm gonna split the deck. I feel like there's a sense of being done with a way of living. And there's something that is like, well, I understand I need to let go of this thing, do this thing, whatever it may be. It's not the point of what it is. It's more of like, you know that once you do this thing or take this path, a lot of it almost, sorry, actually we could do that, doesn't matter. Sorry if that's loud. Just my candles like above it, so we can move that like right there. So basically, sorry. It basically feels like you understand how painful the healing is, and there's this big sense of all of you are taking it to heart, but not all of you are feeling like you are handling it properly. Some of you feel like you are handling it properly, but you kind of had your moments, and then others are like, I'm just not handling this properly. And I think in the past here, it feels like a harsh reality that some folks may need to embrace. What else do we need to know? Needing to embrace the past in order to confront the healing. Needing to embrace the past in order to confront the healing. missing, chat. Alright, let's not get too distracted here. I got the other oracle deck I needed to. I just need a little sip of water. Structure, balance, and understanding how to embrace all the past, to do the proper healing to gain the structure and fulfillment that you want in life, because 8 of Swords, just cross that. I'm gonna leave that like that, okay? Yeah, there's a need to understand what has been stagnating you. It feels like this energy is a message for a lot of stubborn, very set-minded people. Like, you have like a very one-track way of thinking, and it may not be such a bad thing in certain areas, but maybe you are limiting yourself in other areas where you could be doing healing, the healing that you're looking for. Keep asking yourself, why can't I break past this thing? Well, what's going on in the present that is either helping you or hurting you? Because I feel like some of y'all are trying to help yourself. Some of y'all are maybe even doing some hurting. Not like a crazy amount of hurting. Let's do blizzard sounds in the summertime. It's snowing and just dark room ambiance. Gib. Anyway, I feel like there needs to be a big understanding inside the self, inside the mind, inside the heart, mind, body, and soul. I feel like this is where you're gonna gain your balance. This is where you're gonna gain some true understanding about yourself. What do we need to hear for our highest good for the present moment? Hello. Not every single option and opportunity that is in front of you when it comes to things that you want to do, not every opportunity is going to be a good opportunity. And just because it may make you some money or may give you some little like boost of whatever in the end, it's not gonna, whether it's a boost of euphoria, a boost of like reputation, whether it can be like not necessarily content, but like your job space and your career, and just like maybe people are pulling extra hours here, but you know you can't because you are pursuing other things outside your job. And maybe if you did that extra thing and just did that little extra work, you'd have that little extra like notoriety and like reputation, or not reputation, or just like thing on your resume kind of a thing, and something that is a selling point for like a career thing. It's not always going to be a good option or the best option for you. And part of it feels like there is an option that is being misunderstood. I see this heart here, and some of you feel like I want to say some of you are looking at this heart in the sense of like, following your heart, but also there's a sense of like health here, like genuine, like taking care of yourself. And not necessarily like your heart, it could be, hey, you need to take care of your heart here, and this is a serious thing. Or it could just be like, hey, there needs to be some genuine discipline in like diet and exercise, and not just diet as in like going on a diet, like understanding what kind of nutrition you need for your body. Diets don't really work when you understand what your body needs when it comes to just stretching, mobility, physical health, mental health, your dietary functions. Like, I'm learning that I'm getting more lactose intolerant. I wasn't that much intolerant before. I actually, like, really love cereal and could eat, like, 2 bowls of cereal. I fucking love that shit. And now it's just, my body is different and it's changing, and it's something to just be aware of. And it's not like you have to, like, go to the gym, work out every time. Like, sometimes it's literally just, like, taking things step by step and starting with, like, a consistent routine that doesn't even have to be a schedule. There's this energy of understanding these past situations as, like, hey, these are stepping stones and learning points. And the more you understand that, the more you understand how your path works for you. Coming up next in the, in the present moment, we have the Knight of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles. They're all reversed, but I'll show them to you upright here so you can see them. The Knight of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. I feel like you really started with a goal, worked your way up to a certain point, and feel like, oh, well, all these crows over here don't give a shit about my pentacles. I should just, go somewhere else and take them somewhere else. And I feel like there's this sense of, like, hey, hold, don't be too hasty. Don't be too, like, one-track mind with that sword. It's very, like, you can be very sharp thinking and very, like, I want to say intuitive, but also instinctive when it comes to intuition. But sometimes it's like, you have these great ideas, write them down. Write them down. Or tell people about it. If it's like a group thing that you want to plan, tell people about it. Be like, this would be a good idea. I think we should totally plan this at, like, 5 months down the line. Or in, like, the next 2 years kind of a thing. Like, this would be amazing. The Ace of Wands and the Magician are here. This one just came out with the rest of the cards, and I feel like it wants to sit with them because we're just kind of getting into whatever here. We're going with the flow. I'm letting spirit talk. I'm letting the universe talk here. You have a big idea and a big plan to really cultivate your future. You see your future. You see that great big dream beyond those horrid mountains of life, and you are striving to push past that. And some of you are doing a really good job at keeping in tune with yourself, reminding yourself of the resources you have, and maybe you have like an emotional support system. These flowers don't really seem like emotional support, but when I think of plants and how sometimes when, like, for me, taking care of plants, like, fucking cures my depression. Like, I see that thing and I'm like, I want to take care of it. It is my child. I am a fucking nature tree hugger motherfucker out here. So I kind of see this in my way to kind of call to, there's some type of emotional support that I feel like kind of brings you back to yourself. So don't ever lose your true self, the true magician out there that you have. And the true magician, if you aren't understanding of the tarot, it's the tarot is made up of major and minor arcana. This is a major arcana card, and something like this card, which is the 7 of Cups, is a minor arcana. And minor arcana have 4 different suits, like playing card decks, like normal, like spades, clubs, diamonds, hearts. There is cups, wands, pentacles, and swords. And so the magician has a wand, a cup, a pentacle, and a sword. He has all of the tools from the minor arcana to be able to create and cultivate things almost at a whim, it looks like from the outside. But to you, you're constantly working, trying to figure things out, because you're thinking about, okay, if I have this tool and I combine it with this, I can get that. Like, when we talk about each suit, the pentacle is earth energy and the cup is water energy. And let's say you have some earth, i.e. Clay, and it's a little dry, and then you have some water and you combine that thing and you're like, hey, I just built a little fence for my garden here with some clay. It's not much, but it's something. And you fucking did that shit. You fucking did that shit. Right, my love? You did that shit.
What now?
You did that shit.
What now?
Get over here. You did that shit. You relaxed. You treated your body with kindness.
Come here, good games.
A good Gigi. Come here, good games. Oh, careful. Sorry, I just get a little nervous.
Look.
Gigi. Oh, hi, Mel. Hi, Mel. Hi.
Be free.
Is this so...
You flailed out of my arms.
What? Is she okay?
Yeah.
I assume, but, like, goddamn.
She flailed out of my arms as soon as I leaned over to put it down.
Anyways, you told me to come here.
Oh, huggies.
Oh, okay. Good game.
Yes. I love you.
I
love you.
tried to back up and you burrowed deeper.
Because I love you. What the fuck is wrong with it?
You tried to pull away, so it burrowed deeper.
Oh, no, I thought you were saying I burrowed deeper.
You did.
Yeah.
No, I am.
Okay. I'm fine with this. Is my necklace in the way?
No.
Okay.
Cool.
Ah. Sir.
Yeah?
Can't eat me. We have pizza to eat.
But you seem so tasty.
I know, but... No. Then I'd be all gone. If you ate enough of me, I'd be all gone. What do we have for this future energy? Oh boy, some recognition. From yourself, from the universe, from this reading. From understanding thyself when it comes to, hey, if you need to go and fucking just get some fucking clay, get some water, and build some shit, like if you don't got fucking bowls, but someone gave you some free clay, some random fucking clay thing that you can spin on a wheel and they'll fucking make it into a bowl for you, and you need a bowl and you're cheaped out on bowls, but it'll save you fucking hundreds of money, why not do it? Why not actually put two and two together? And I feel like a big thing is a lot of the work that I feel like other people are passing by on has cost you a lot, because it's just a lot of supplies, and I feel like it's there's always going to be a recognition of like, hey, tarot understands shit's expensive, okay? It ain't gonna lie. It ain't gonna fucking lie. There's a lot of shit out there and it's fucking expensive. But we can't let it turn into, or let it turn us into something we're not. And I feel like instead of releasing these emotions into what I would kind of sort of call you out for anyone who really needs to hear it, stop either shit-talking yourself or shit-talking in general, because it's just giving you bad vibes and bad energy in your heart, and it's making you feel like these three swords are just gonna keep tangling inside your heart, but you really don't want these three swords in your heart. The pain and like hurt that comes from like bringing something up in your mind. You want happiness, this 10 of Cups, but 10 of Cups, 10 always comes with stability. Stability and happiness, and stability and knowing how to build that happiness. The 10 of Cups ain't just something that it just happens. It's something that you build, okay? You have to build it for yourself. You have to build it for yourself in order to really break past this 3 of Swords. And the Queen of Swords can really build that for themselves because they are someone who can really, what I want to say, follow their true heart in how they draw the lines in the sand. And when I say draw the lines in the sand, it's almost like creating a blueprint to where, hey, I'm drawing these lines here, we build a foundation here, and then we build a smaller foundation here for a staircase, like from the front porch or the back porch or whatever the fuck. Like, you want, like, some structure and stability. And if you gotta get your hands dirty, listen, you gotta get your hands dirty. If you gotta wake up just a little bit earlier, or discipline yourself just a little bit more, start slow, and really start understanding how you can bring this Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands energy to fruition. Queen of Wands is someone who's creative, mysterious, and willing to push past any barriers to get what they want. That can be very mischievous and manipulative, but also for someone who is truly just focused on their passion and doesn't want to hurt anyone, you are really trying to find your passion again. I feel like some of you really need to understand what ways are even manipulative, not only to other people, but how you're manipulative to yourself and being mean to yourself. We're all mean to ourselves, but you don't gotta be gaslighting yourself the whole fucking time. That's for some of you. Because some of you are, I don't want to say way too much in like your masculine energy. When I mean masculine energy, I mean, divine masculine. It is genderless energy. Divine masculine energy is the energy that gets us out of bed and to go to our job and do work. You have an idea, that is feminine energy. Thinking of that idea, planning it inside your head, that energy is the energy of the feminine, the divine feminine. The divine masculine is the one that goes out and buys the tools and builds the thing. Okay? All right? They need each other. And I feel like you've been too much in your divine masculine energy, and there's nothing wrong with that, but some of you are learning how to come back into this divine feminine, because the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups always give me this, you scared the shit out of me, Gigi. There's a candle there.
Good games.
Good games. Are you trying to give me a heart attack?
Yeah.
Her doing that just fucking terrified me. Nine of Swords, the Empress. Nine of Swords is reversed, by the way. So some of you are really coming out of these negative thoughts and feelings and understanding how you can find new land to set up, rebuild, or just understand what resources may be out there to build your foundation even better and upgrade your space and upgrade your, I don't know, like your schedule, your health, your, like, skills and abilities, like different little things I feel like that you want to do, but don't forget, you got to be the one to build the bridge in order for these opportunities to be able to kind of come towards you. The Three of Wands usually depicts like a dock with ships coming in, and I always like that metaphor because it makes sense of like there's merchants on the ship that will do trading with you, but you got to build the dock for them in order for them to like get off and trade with you. And I feel like it's like you sitting there, well, I don't know how to build a dock, I just may as well look for somebody, but you don't have that much like money to look for somebody. But if you have people that like could come could like sail in on a ship, or maybe sail in on like a smaller ship, it's like trying to think of other ways of not building a dock while it's just, hey, you should just go build a dock. Some of you are like, listen, I'm Googling how to build a dock, and whether you've been thinking about it, or actually kind of like slowly doing it, I want to say keep at it. There's a lot of things that will unmotivate us on this earth, but if we can keep going and striving towards the future, striving to better our own future, not only for ourselves, but for the people after us, for the generations after us. We can always hope that what we create, we do out of love. And I feel like that's one thing some of you need to remind yourselves of, is whatever you do, do it out of love, and don't do it out of, oh, well, I'll get this from it. The universe don't want that bullshit. It's tired of it. It don't want that bullshit, my love. You're cute. I love you. I'm just gonna do these last oracle cards, and then we are going to wrap it up for the reading. We kind of like went a few from little cards to all these spew cards, and I want to just say some like cliche, honey boo boo, stop worrying, you don't need to worry about nothing. Like, not necessarily I'll take care of you, but I feel like your higher self, all of your higher selves and parts of you deep down within yourself are telling you, like, I'll take care of you. It's okay. You can take care of yourself. And you need to almost feel like you're saving your own soul, but understand that you're doing it side by side with you. It's something that feels immensely healing when you truly feel that part of you that's walking hand in hand, and it's like, hey, we're doing this together. Like, the outside me and the me inside me are like doing it together. We are doing this life thing together, and it may be fucking difficult and frustrating, angry, but at least we're here together. And I think it's almost not necessarily counting your blessings, but reminding yourself, hey, like, I want a better future. Like, deep down, I think everyone just wants a better future for themselves. No one wants all of this stress and turmoil and this strife and, like, drought of life and vitality in their life. And I want to express that no matter what age you are, you're never too young to start something. I'm gonna be 80 and I'm gonna still say that shit. Just to be that bitch. If I'm an old dog, I'd love to learn new tricks. And if you need some help, just believing in yourself. Maybe I'll just do some more tarot collective readings on here. And just pull cards. And whoever needs to hear it, needs to hear it. So, thank you for being here. Let's get into this oracle read. What do we have for the collective? What do they need to hear for their highest good? What is going on? Oh. What do they need to hear for their highest good? Clear, honest messages, please. We are working with the Archetype Oracle. This is made by the same person who has made the Animal Spirit Oracle, which is like super shiny and like fancy. Shiny. But this deck is the Archetypes Oracle. See how it's like the little diamond on the cover? It's cute. What do we have for the... Okay. Oh. The Poet for the past energy. Or just we're gonna pull for whatever. I'm gonna pull 3 at the very most. But whatever comes out. At 3 at the least, but whatever comes out, comes out. We have the Poet. There's a lot of birds in there. You need to spread them wings and understand that you're strong enough to build that dock to bring in those ships of opportunities, okay? The Thresholds. Look at that. And it landed like this. The threshold. Is that your little feetsies about to leave the nest? It's a big world out there. I know. Maybe you're spreading your wings for the first time. And it gets a little scary. But who knows what kind of amazing opportunities can be out there for someone who's such a gem. The universe is so corny. I love it. The cave on the bottom of the deck. You comfy now, ma'am? Okay, let's get into this. The poets. The poets. The poets. The poets. The pope. The poet, the artist, the witness, the truth teller.
The witness?
The witness. The veil. The veil. Guardian. Strand.
Okay, that's like
You must. Strand, learn. Veil. Okay, I'm sorry, Gigi. You can't go on my desk if that's what you're wanting to do. The poets. The poet's work is to feel immensely and not afraid. And not be afraid. They must seek out truth in the darkest corners of the world and carry it back for all to see. This unique capacity resides within us all, regardless of our relationship to creativity. When the poet energy is present, there is a call for deep honesty and reflection, for seeing the big picture within the little one. The poet rides effortlessly between the personal and universal. It is possible that others may not seem to listen or care about the poet's work, but do not be discouraged. The words of the poet ring true for centuries to come, soothing the wounds of despair and violence that captivate our world. The poet's work is never finished. Find your voice and trust that the wind will carry it. When in light with this energy, you feel clairvoyant, wise, and timeless. When feeling in dark with this energy, or just like in the dark of this energy, you feel like you have harmful words, a sharp tongue, and thwarted creativity. To go deeper, spend 1 hour reading poetry, then one more. Hi! You're coming up to the end of the reading, but I have 2 more oracle decks that I'm doing, so no worries. We're gonna be here for a little bit, and then I gotta go eat dinner. Because we hungry. We hungry. I also, I've been streaming for like 2 hours. I'm trying to just get like streams in whenever I can, so it's gonna be a little wonky for a little bit. But Abudi, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day or night wherever you are in the world. Where are you? No, did I pass it?
We're not doing anything in the morning tomorrow.
No, I don't think so.
Sure.
You guys join me.
Possibly. So for the present energy, also my VODs automatically publish, so if anyone wants to rewatch this, you can. The Threshold. This is how the card came out, by the way. So this is how I'm holding it. And we're using the Crow Tarot deck, and there is tons and tons of symbolism of birds in this. So I want y'all to look into some bird symbolism. And if you see any little birds acting a little weird, just see it as like a little reminder that the universe has got your back. And even you yourself has got your back, because you got your wings on your motherfucking back, alright? You're the one taking yourself places. Taking yourself through the threshold, the door, the gates, the initiation. We cross thresholds continually? How do you say it? Sorry. I feel like I'm saying that wrong.
Continuously?
No, continually. Continually and consciously and unconsciously, we cross thresholds. Doorways, gates, and entryways grace our path on a daily basis. When this card arises, it signifies that the precipice you stand upon is not your typical one. However, you have arrived at a threshold of initiation, here to usher you into a new reality. It requires you to leave behind the you that you thought was so well formed. A new frontier calls. This is not easy work. A threshold initiation means a part of you will be lost in order to make space for what is next. A metaphorical death must occur. A metamorphosis, if you will. Some may not recognize you. You may struggle to recognize yourself. The ground seems to crumble as you free fall into your new reality. This is the liminal realm. One step, dear friend. Just take that one necessary step towards the future that calls you. When you feel in light with this energy, you feel growth, individuation, ease in the liminal. Just feel at ease in liminal spaces. When you feel at dark in this energy, you feel resisting, refusing to grow, putting up barriers, and putting up too many boundaries. To go deeper on this energy, lie on the floor and listen to Bob Dylan's Standing in the Doorway, which I may play at the end of this, so I don't get muted on here. The last card we have is the Gem. The Gem is such a gem. The gem, the diamond, the gold, the inner treasure. There are infinite names for the gem. It is also known as the jewel, the star, the talent, the gift, the gold. One thing for certain is that it is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. For example, a diamond in the rough. The gem always stands in contrast to its surroundings. You can find it when you're amongst comforts and pleasantries. Precious stones develop slowly deep in the earth, amid pressure and darkness. Discovering the gem requires descent beneath the surface, where there is no definite map. Yet the longing to touch the true gem within us is so strong that we cannot help but seek out its radiance. Your gem, like your destiny, is unlike any other in the entire world. Keep digging. And yet on the bottom of this motherfucking deck is the Cave card. Are you fucking with me? Are you fucking with me? No, you ain't. I know you ain't. Goddamn. I love this. I love this. This is why I read tarot. We were talking about leaving the motherfucking nest and doing some shit, but some of y'all gotta dive deep on yourself, is what the tarot was really talking about, to find this inner gem in the cave of your own soul. Because that gem is motherfucking you, alright? When you feel in light with the gem energy, you feel unique, shining, generative, and irreplaceable. And not in any sort of egotistical way. It's almost like, you know what, there's no one else like me. And even if I'm not like most people, who gives a shit? There's no one else like me. When you feel in dark with this energy, you feel envy, greed, and grasping. To go deeper, Legend of the Crystal Skulls and Leonard Cohen's Diamond in the Mine. I don't know who that is. I feel like is it a song? It sounds familiar. Diamond in the Mine. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
I feel like it just sounds like the one, what's it? The one, Diamond in the Sky. The Cave. Look at that. Look at those eyes. It's a bit scary, but it's you. You have this whole universe, it looks like, right there. See all that? The way the light's bending? Like, it's a little hard to see. Focus. There's all those little little dots around that star. I see that as like galaxies. There's like a whole universe inside of you and you don't even know it. But some of you see it and you're trying to unravel what's in this mysterious cave of wonder. Okay. The dark, the portal, the interior. Those who are fortunate enough to find and enter the cave are forever changed. It is a place of potent power, acting both as a portal to another realm and a space for sacred ritual initiation. The cave is a place to return for a meaningful retreat where one can see the true self in the darkness. In esoteric teachings, the cave is known to reside in the center of the heart. Within its walls, the whispers of compassion and self-understanding can be heard. Yet because of its mystery and power, many of us fear the cave and never try to find it. We busy ourselves in the bright lights of the city while the cavernous and dimly lit chambers call out to us in the night. Where is your cave? You already know. Return to it and tend the fire. When you feel in light with this energy, you feel the sacred center within. When you feel in dark with this energy, you feel withdrawal, isolation, and like you're hiding. To go deeper onto this energy, Last Cow, the Cave of Crystals, the Blue Grotto. Also, there are these little blurbs that I didn't get to read on the side. For the cave, it has an extra little thing that says, envision yourself as an old sage in a cave. What amenities do you need? What draws you even closer to the cave within the cave? Slowly and steadily, the crystals of enormous magnitude grow within the dark confines of the cave. Let the cave teach you patience. For the gem, it says in mythology, the diamond is often linked to the daemon, or inner light. The daemon? D-A-I-M-O-N. Daemon?
D-A-I-M-O-N?
Yeah.
Diamond.
Diamond. It looks like it's like diamond. Or inner light.
Diamond, but
Yeah.
it's not.
Or inner light that leads us towards our true self, our purpose, our destiny. The diamond is often linked to our inner light. It leads us to our true self, our purpose, and our destiny. And the other side. Moments of your life that glimmer are clues to where the gem resides. Don't covet the sparkling diamond of another. The gem is likely a fingerprint never to be repeated again. Find yours. For the threshold here, I'll show you it like upright. Looks pretty interesting. Crossing a threshold may not always be voluntary. Sometimes we are thrown across the boundary through circumstances far beyond our control. Either way, we cannot go back. In Hindu mythology, Ganesh is the ultimate gatekeeper. Look to the great elephant god for support. Kate, Janus, and Meshen are also watching over you. For anyone who wants to understand that part a little deeper. If you are not into any sort of mythology, do not take this as something that resonates. If you want to dive deeper on things like this, just do your research. Do all the possible research you can. And there are sites to try and get free books. I mean, what? No, there's not. They should take down those sites. The poet is related to the shaman and the bridge. These archetypes hover in the meeting place between the everyday and the sacred. It is likely there is a poem or a poet that was meaningful to you at a young age. Revisit and reread it now. Be open to its message. I like that. I think that is all from that. We are going to pull from the Sacred Geometry Oracle. And get some deeper messages here. What needs to come out for our highest good? Hello. 1, 2, 3. And then I think that's all I wanted to do. Oh, interesting. Isohedron? A D, wait, no. Is it a D20? The shape of a D20?
Yeah.
Isohedron?
The
Isohedron. It has an A, so we have a D20. Roll for initiative. Universe asks you to roll for initiative.
Don't like that.
What do you mean? What's happening? What do you want? Pick up the D20. Pick it up. I don't wanna.
No, you can't make me.
You can't make me.
Go on.
We can just stand here. English or Spanish? Anyway. Got the D20 out here. For anyone who doesn't know, sacred geometry is the study of sacred symbols and images, and especially when it comes to geometry of the symbols and literal geometric shapes like this. If anyone knows of the Fibonacci sequence, little shit like that.
1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34.
You're really cool. I love you.
55.
The icehedron is one of the 5 three-dimensional geometric shapes commonly called the Platonic solids. Each has equal angled. Words. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm literally dyslexic. Anyway, each has equal angles, edges of equal length, and equal faces, and each would fit within a sphere. We call them the cosmic volumes because that was their name long before Plato's time, and because they hold within their structure cosmic wisdom. The icehedron has 20 equal triangular faces. This geometric solid represents the beginning of new consciousness and is water, liquid, and female, feminine, divine feminine energy. It is very genderless. It is neutral energy. Choosing this card suggests that the subject in your inquiry has been on your mind for some time. You ruminate and question, but like a conscious loop and moving round and round, going nowhere, and you are stuck in thought patterns that offer no solution. It is time to seek a new perspective. Ask for inner guidance from the divine feminine receptive aspect of your being, and allow this flow to enter your thoughts in a way that will release old patterns and bring light and higher wisdom. You may be surprised how easily you untangle the situation once you see it from a fresh vantage point. This did come reversed, and there's a reversed energy, but I feel like someone needed to hear that other part. There are too many facets to the situation. Choices and possibilities overwhelm you. This is a common challenge in modern culture. Try making a list and giving priority to the many things that seem to demand your attention. Decide which must get done and which you can release. The next card we have is High Tide, which Fibonacci sequence all over this motherfucking card. It is number 27. High Tide. Dynamic action. This card is filled with golden spirals. It depicts the energy experiencing nature at a particular dynamic and exciting moment. The incredible forces of nature are our constant companions, both externally as wind, tide, and storm, and internally as emotional upheaval and calm. You are asked to become aware of the reality of dynamic forces working in your life. You are not powerless in the face of events. You need not wait for the winds of fate to blow on you to the next phase of your life. Learn to utilize the spiral vortexes and volcanic eruptions that are a part of your emotional experience. By using your intuition and intention, learn to harness their power and to aid in your action towards your dreams and life goals. There are times for quiet contemplation, and there are times for dynamic action. Listen carefully to your emotional body and its response to decisions you are making, or to those you seem to thrust, or to those that seem thrust upon you. If it feels right, it probably is. If not, use your ability to avert disaster and leave or refuse to take part in the event. Above all, trust yourself. How cute. My favorite little spiritual symbol, the flower of life, to complete this reading. We love the flower of life. We stand the flower of life. Language of silence, language of light. This pattern, called the flower of life, is one of the most universal pieces of sacred geometry available to us. This figure is found flash burned into granite walls of the Assyrian, the Temple of Resurrection in Abydos, Egypt. Abydos. Abydos? I don't know how that was pronounced. It's burned on the walls of a temple in Egypt. Also found more than 18 countries around the globe, from Turkey to Tibet, from China to Yucatan. The flower of life has imprinted its wisdom upon humankind. It represents the lattice of pure life and force, containing our cellular memory, and it becomes the matrix of all matter. You are asked to imagine this pattern existing as a three-dimensional holographic image made up of 19 interlocking spheres. You may wish even to draw this beautiful shape using a compass. One radius creates this amazing glyph. Oh yeah, so there's, hold on. I know what it's talking about. There's the little kid gear things that used to draw they basically used to draw things like this. Where was I? First draw a circle, add a second. It's basically telling you how to draw it. The flower of life is an Akashic information system, meaning it contains records of all that was and all that is and all that will be. The messages it offers are both intimately personal and universal. Open your awareness to the knowledge contained herein and listen to the responses you receive. Trust that what comes to you is of the light and meant to be of assistance in achieving your highest good. As the blueprint for all creation, the flower of life will always have something new to teach you. And I think that's all I'm going to do for this collective reading. The animal spirit is nice, but it's basically the same thing as the archetypes. It's just a different font, so I don't feel a need to pull anything from it right now. If we want to do a third thing, I have a third tarot deck here. And we could just pull one little thing from. This is an old oracle deck I don't really use, but it's called the Shamanic Healing Oracle. I don't really fuck with the name too much because I don't think it's too shamanic, but I do like it. I do think it's interesting. I don't even need to read the book on this. The card literally says, "It's all good." It's all good. It's all good, bruv. It's all good. What you stressing for? You don't need to be stressing. I don't need to be pulling any more cards then. Because it's all good. And I hope everyone has a beautiful rest of their day or night wherever they are on this planet Earth of ours. I need to go eat dinner and just hang out with the people I love, i.e. you, my love.
Wow.
You're the person I want to hang out with and give some loving because I love you and I want hugs and kisses and love. And I am a little... I really like collective readings. I think I really enjoyed this just for myself, just so I can get a reading out, and I feel the need to just... Here's a message. If you hear it, you hear it. If not, whatever. I'm probably going to post this on my YouTube if I can. But stay tuned for that because the VOD will still be here. I'm probably going to post it on my YouTube and probably make it a highlight on my Twitch as well, just so it's easier to watch. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, and I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day or night wherever they are on this beautiful planet Earth of ours. And as always, I hope to see y'all in the next one. Thank you for tuning in. If anyone is interested in a reading, a personal private reading, you can find them there. That's not how you type the... There it is. If you want to book a private reading, you can book it there. But if you want any more updates on what I'm doing, please join my Discord, as well as all of my links on my Linktree if you're interested in anything else. I dance, I game, kind of. I want to get back into gaming. I've been taking a big break from it because I moved and there's a lot of changes in my life, so yeah. We've just been dancing and doing tarot and some flow. And yeah, if you also want to support the stream at all, there is a wish list that is... Oh, hold on. Is it this? I think I did that. If you want to upgrade the stream or just send a gift to my home that is on that wish list, I would appreciate it because there is a lot of things that could help upgrade the stream. And you can also, you don't have to purchase the whole thing. You can contribute like $5 to, like, basically certain products are pretty like pricey, so I have them as like a fundraiser sort of thing. So the website Throne just stores all the money. I don't see a penny until all of it's pretty much paid for, and then I can pretty much get my product from there. So I appreciate anyone who wants to contribute to that. It is appreciated, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.